Welcome to envelope budgeting. So the first thing we do when we do envelope budgeting is we got to come up with categories. That is the best thing. So anything, let's just say above the line, is all your online banking stuff. Utilities, mortgage payments, rent, all that kind of stuff. That is all, everything, memberships, all that stuff related to online banking. Or if you have to go physically into a bank, same thing. Anything below this line is going to be things that you would purchase after you get paid. So these are reoccurring payments that happen every month. Could be on the 1st, could be on the 10th, could be on the 15th, whenever. And then this is everything left over from your paycheck. So if you get paid twice a month, you divide that up by 2. But let's just go on a paycheck to paycheck basis. So what I like to do is I like to start off with some basic categories. That way it's not overwhelming. So you just start off with groceries. This time I want to make sure everything's in focus, that you can actually see it. Gasoline, clothing, entertainment / eating out, and then blow money. Let's just start with there. Blow money for him, blow money for her. I apologize for the messy writing, but this is what you could start off with at first. Your first paycheck, divide up everything into what you need for groceries, what you need for gas, what you need for clothing, what you need for eating out if you're going out on a date with your spouse or significant other, and then your blow money. Just figure out what you think you would spend over the next 2 weeks. Everything else, put that for now into a miscellaneous folder. So this will be envelope number 7. So this is how you start off with basic budgeting. So all your banking stuff, you calculate what you're going to need to have in the bank. Everything else is going to go into these 6 envelopes. And then outside of those categories, if there's things that you can't think of, which would be, let's just say salon, vehicle, home, maintenance, repairs, all that kind of stuff. Emergency, there's another one there, so that's 10 right there. So there's a couple other categories. Oh, vacation, of course, and then computer, let's just say, for example. The reason why I write those down is if we're just starting off, you need somewhere to start, and I would suggest starting off with 6 categories, and then later you can add these 6 categories. But for now, just call it a miscellaneous envelope. Put all this extra stuff in here. Is that blurry? There we go. There, now it's in focus. Look at that. I hope that makes sense, because you want to start off slowly and make sure that you're covering everything. Your bills are all covered. You figure you know how much to spend on groceries, gas, clothing, entertainment, blow money, him or her. So for example, for me, for 2 weeks, it's $100. For my wife, it's $100. Eating out, I figure we spend about $250. Clothing, we allocate $150, and this is per paycheck. Gasoline, I know it cost me $100 every paycheck. And then groceries, between $500 and $600. That's what you start off with. If you have extra, go into these, and I know offhand, $70 for salon, which is every paycheck, $70, 20 goes for me, 50 for my wife, $50 for vehicle, $50 for home. You could do $50 to $100 for emergency, vacation, $250, and computers, $50. So that is in a nutshell what you need to strive for. Get yourself up to 12 envelopes, because this is 12, 10, 11, 12, 13 is actually your emergency, 11 and 12. There you go. And this accumulates up to $1,000. Let's just start off with baby steps. So you get your emergency folder up to $1,000, and you don't touch it, and you put it away for a rainy day. That emergency could be for things that you will not be able to predict. It could be vet bills, emergency vet bills, whatever it is. Whatever you think you need. So there you go. Hope that makes sense.